This is the last bolt, and we should be good to. Okay, there we go. So welcome everyone to a very anticipated video, because today I find out what is wrong with this car. Now this isn't just any project car. I got the chance to buy my ultimate dream car, a McLaren P1, for a fraction of its original price, with one big catch. It got caught in a massive flood from a 140-mile-an-hour hurricane that made landfall. Although its price was eye-watering, I put everything on the line to buy it because, after all, it was a hypercar with only 300 miles on the clock. And I know that because I looked up its history on Car Vertical. Car Vertical gives you the most complete vehicle history report possible, so you can check for mileage fraud, theft across the world, accidents both major and minor, and in the case of my P1, pictures before and after the flood occurred. All right, everyone, I just had an idea. I'm editing this video right now in a hotel room, and I thought that I could issue you guys a challenge. Now, I think my McLaren P1 probably has the worst vehicle history I've ever seen, but I want you guys to find something worse. So find something that's crashed, find something that's flooded, even worse than my P1, has been on fire, and you find that out by going to carvertical.com and using my code Tavarish to get 10% off. Now, you have to send that to me. You can email me, DM me, however you want, and then if I get a vehicle history report that's even worse than this P1, I'm gonna include it in a video, so I don't feel bad about my purchases. So go to the link in my video description or go to carvertical.com and definitely use my code Tavarish to get 10% off. I'm gonna use Car Vertical for every single car purchase I have from now on because it is a game changer. Go check it out right now. But without further ado, let's go back to the past and take this car apart. Last time we took this off, there was a lot of water in it, and I have not cleaned anything out, so there's still gonna be a lot of water in it. Yep. That's flood water.
Yummy.
That's good. That's good, isn't it, Jack?
That looks like chocolate milk.
It doesn't taste like chocolate milk. It certainly doesn't smell like chocolate milk. But we do have like a bunch of straps in here, so that's cool. We have, ooh, it's an emergency. Is this a road flare or just a little? I don't know what this is. I think this might be for fitted luggage or something. Yeah, so this connects here, and ooh, that's squishy. So that's a car. Ow, that's a carpet. There's not a lot of room in these hypercars, you know. They don't make them for practicality. This is affixed with a bunch of little Torx. And what's interesting here is something I found just now. Come a little closer. So this is for firefighters. You see a little fireman's hat right there? This is emergency personnel. To help avoid personal injury in an emergency, turn ignition off, cut the HVIL cut loop in the two positions indicated. Okay, these are these two things. And cut the 12-volt battery return in the two positions indicated. So here's the thing. In order to cut these two things, you gotta take off like 12 screws. So imagine this, the car is on fire, okay? You have to get into here for the firemen to break through here and then cut two little things so the car won't be more on fire. So we take one of these off and
Where'd that go?
we're not getting that back. Check that out. Ooh, oh boy, that's you think that's good? You think that battery's good?
Maybe, right?
That's okay, so this is a lithium battery that comes in all McLarens, and this is about $3,500. That's the 12-volt battery that runs all the car stuff. And if you look up here, this nice tray, this has a little bit of debris in it. There's a little bit of corrosion on absolutely everything because this car was underwater. Now what I'm gonna do is I think we should take a vacuum out and take out all this sand.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's sand and broken glass, and there's amoebas in here that I've been touching, and now I'm either gonna get superpowers or super cancer. You know what I really wanna do? I wanna take off this battery, and I wanna put it on my McLaren charger, and I wanna see if it takes a charge.
I'm thinking it might.
You're thinking it might? You're thinking that battery's not completely shorted out?
It could be.
It's a lithium battery.
A fuse could have popped first, right? It's got a pyro switch.
Okay.
You're good at that.
Yeah, you know, it's really interesting. Most detailers will tell you not to put this on paint, but I feel like on this car it doesn't really matter, you know? Like, you gotta really get into all the nooks and crannies. I feel like this is also probably a situation that most hypercar owners don't get into much, you know? Taking all the sand out of their filters. I mean, just look at this. Oh boy. Tell you what, this wet dry vac is doing wonders. But with our wet dry vac 3000, I mean, that looks brand new. Don't look at that. Yeah, It doesn't look brand new. See, the sand is one thing, but what they don't tell you about is the broken glass that's everywhere. See, anybody that's ever taken out broken glass from a car will know that it's there for the next 10 years. Ooh. Oh, look at that. Hey. That is satisfying.
It's like new car.
Dude, that's brand new. This car only has 300 miles on it. Can you believe that? Dude, she cleans up real nice. Look at that. Put this in the showroom tomorrow.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened. Only slightly damp, you know?
Yeah.
We put this out in the sun, she's good to go.
Just throw some rice on it.
We should throw this entire car into a bag of rice. Look at all that carbon. It spared no expense. See if this comes off. All right.
Everything's breaking free really nicely.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
How long does this car sit for, you think?
I mean, in the water or?
Like afterwards?
It's not for like 3 months. But the waters are seeded pretty quickly. All right, I don't know how to take this off.
It's like a ratchet strap. Just there should be like a little safety.
I think it's this.
There it is.
Okay, and you just what?
Pull up on it with it all the way up.
Do a loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool. So one thing that is really cool about McLarens is that they use bolt heads that are smaller than they traditionally would be on any other car for weight savings. Now you think how much would, you know, a bolt head weigh, but if you do it all over the car, it actually gives you a few pounds and you don't really notice it. So a bolt that would usually be like a 10mm head, it's an 8, and one that's an 8, it's a 7, and so on and so forth. But that's one thing I like about the McLarens. They did that on the 650S, 675 LT. I think the original MP412C didn't have that, but then they started getting a little bit more wise to weight savings and seeing how they could cheat.
I wonder what the actual weight savings is on that. Like, would it be like a significant amount? Like,
I think it's probably a few pounds, but you know.
Like maybe even 20? Like 20 pounds?
Maybe. I mean, it's probably like if you wore socks that day, if you're free balling it, you know, if you're going commando one day, I think, you know, that's the same weight savings that you get from making all the bolts one size smaller. And the good thing about this is like it's a big battery, but it doesn't weigh anything. So
nice.
Yeah, there's no corrosion on this battery. Now I don't know if there's actually water in here. Let's see if there's any juice in this thing.
Dude.
We have 1 point something volts.
Heck yeah.
So maybe there's something in there. All right, let's get this cleaned up and we'll put it on the charger, and then we'll clean this all up. And actually, you know what? We got the fuse box right here.
Let's check that.
And
oh,
okay. So that fuse box is probably no good. This is the fuse box from my 675 LT, the original one before I had it replaced. And this is the fuse box for the McLaren P1. There are slight differences, but they are essentially identical. So in this one, we had a pyro fuse, which is a fuse that if the car gets into an accident or something, it has a little charge that basically disconnects the power from the rest of the car. This one does not have that. It just has this 250 amp fuse, and we're going to test if this one is still good. Is it? I'm going to see if this one's... Yep.
Sweet.
Fuse is still good. It's just it's a little bit corroded on this side, but you can still see that the connection is good on this side. Slight bit of corrosion, but nothing to write home about. I will replace this, but knowing that it still works as a fuse, that's good. Also, right here, you can see that there's an extra 30 amp fuse. I'm wondering if this is for the like a relay or something for the hybrid system, because this doesn't have it. I don't think this is good because you can see how much corrosion there is on here. Now, these are not expensive things to replace, so I'll replace all of them. I'll probably replace the fuse box, but knowing that we can save money and it's not like a hypercar thing to get these situated, that's some good news. Now, this does have some corrosion, but that is to be expected because none of this is weather sealed. So this is just straight copper and it went into salt water. So this is exactly what happens. It just gets super rusted. It looks like it's at the bottom of the sea, and that's basically where it was. But all the other connections that were weather sealed, they all look fine. So hopefully we just have to replace the connections that weren't weather sealed, and then maybe the car will run. Okay, this may be a very, very, very stupid idea, but we have my McLaren lithium charger here and a McLaren lithium battery. This may have water in it. Let's see what happens. So, gonna say anything? What if we put a battery charger on this, and then like try to see if it charges a little bit?
Is it okay with lithium to do that? Lithium batteries put a charger?
This car was underwater.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not okay for anything we're doing right now. So, and we will see if 1.3 volts. Can we put a charge to it? I will turn it off if it starts doing weird stuff. It says sulfate. So, if it's sulfated, that means that there's probably a lot of resistance in between the cells in a regular battery. And this will recondition it. However, that's a lithium battery, and I don't know if it works the same way. That may just have water in it, and I think it does. So, rather than trying to put more energy in this, where it's probably a broken system and the board is screwed up, I think we should probably leave that alone.
I'm down for that. I don't want acid on my face.
You're not going to have acid on your face. You're going to have an electrical fire you can't put out. We'll put that to the side, clean up the car, and then see what else there is to do.
New discoveries, yay.
You know what we should do? We should go underneath the car.
Let's do that.
So before we do anything, since this is a hybrid car, there is a battery disconnect right here. And we don't want to get electrocuted, because even though this car's been sitting and also underwater, you never know what happened with the batteries. Now this is pretty corroded, so that bodes well for what the battery's like underneath. Huh. That is interesting.
It's got like a safety slide. You slide it to the side. Or you just pull that.
I think you just pull this. Okay. Nope, there we go.
Well, we didn't spontaneously combust.
Nope.
We are good.
Yep. So take a look at that.
Ooh.
That's good. I think this battery's fine, dude.
That's the worst we've seen so far, though.
Yeah.
Like, out of everything, like, how does the inside of that look again? Is it pretty corroded in there?
The inside's not bad, but it's not happy. What does that smell like to you?
Oh, like electrical fire. Mm-hmm. Maybe it already burned.
That kind of looks like electrical fire. No, you would know if it burned. This car would be on fire. Actually, maybe. because look at how blackened all this stuff is.
Yeah.
This could have
Shorted. It could have shorted out and had like a small short.
Yep. Okay, so serial number 327. We got a part number. Look at that. I feel like we could just clean this up and it'll be fine. That was a joke. This is not fine. It's only on the part that cost $160,000. So we're gonna leave that there. And good.
Winning.
Good. Okay, let's take this car apart. Okay, the moment of truth. And Jack, what are you doing?
I need to see what's under here. Like I'm very excited about this.
Okay.
There might be a fish.
There probably is a fish, but can we look at the damage here? Because there's some damage. So this is a carbon tub. What's really cool about this car is that everything under here is carbon fiber. And when this car was perched up onto whatever it was perched up on after the storm, they used a tow truck to basically drag it out of there, and then it just went into here. So that is the carbon tub damage. That's kind of bad, but you know, it could be worse, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't flush.
It wasn't a toilet, Jack. It wasn't a toilet. They said it was a toilet. It's not a toilet. Okay.
It wouldn't fit.
No, it's not a.
This turd would not go down.
This is a giant panel right here that holds. Well, it's going to hold a lot of sand and a lot of debris, and there's an engine underneath there. We're going to see what that engine looks like. So let's start taking stuff apart. Okay. We're already losing parts. Off to a great start. First carbon panel off the P1. There we go. Let's see how this is. Ah, look at that. Oh, oh, that's a smell. That's okay.
Stings the nostrils.
It does. Oh boy. So we got lines over here that are okay. There's a little bit of corrosion here, but it's not too bad. Nothing that some dry ice or something can't solve. Huh, that's not too bad. So that's very promising. I'm not seeing anything that's...
Ooh.
What?
I can smell it over here.
Yeah, it's a stench, isn't it?
It's pretty bad.
So there's more of that. There's gonna be more of that over here when we look at the engine. We're gonna take this off. Oh, okay. Look at that. Does this come with the car usually? Dude, look at all this. Holy crap, dude.
That's not good.
All right, I think we take this big guy off. This is almost off. We take that off, and then I think we'll see what the engine's like.
Fingers crossed.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. This one seems like it's probably a little heavy. Okay.
Last one. You want safety glasses?
I got the safety squints.
There you go.
There you go.
Oh wow, this is holy dude, this is so much. Okay. I'm gonna undo these. One and two. Okay. Okay.
That's the battery.
Oh wait, crap! I got two more on each side. This feels like it's 100 pounds, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'm serious. It's like 100 pounds. Oh boy, that hurt. Oh, yeah. Hold that, Rex. Thank you. Thank you for being a friend, you know?
Oh, this is really heavy.
I know.
This is really heavy.
Hold it over here.
It's gonna warp that thing.
It's gonna warp, but
This is really heavy. Holy.
Dude, you should see how much stuff is on top.
this is the last one, okay? It's the last one. Okay, last one. Well, here, Jack, can you take this? Thank you. Okay, we're gonna lower this.
Which way do you want to go?
You need to get out of there because I'm
gosh.
gonna bring it that way. Let's bring it forward.
Okay.
Dude, there is so. Oh my goodness. Look at the back.
Come out that way?
Look at the back.
No, we're gonna bring
Oh
it
my
down
gosh.
here.
That's gonna dump.
Yeah, I know it's gonna dump.
Okay.
Okay.
You're hitting that.
Careful, careful.
There we go. Okay.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Hold it from that side. I'll hold it from this side.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think about this. Uh-oh.
You good? You there, Frank?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is so heavy. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
That is really
Holy
heavy.
crap.
Yeah, that's a lot of sand.
Oh. That's why that car was so hard to move. Oh my god.
So there's a dent there.
That's definitely from this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a little dent in the fuel tank. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more worried about, this. Honestly, the engine looks alright. The engine looks okay.
Doesn't look bad at all, dude.
So, what's
High
cool is-
voltage lines are a little dirty.
Look at this. This is in place of the starter. This is actually different. This is different than the other McLaren engines, because you have this giant this giant motor that's turning everything. And wow, holy crap! The turbos are bigger. Turbos are definitely bigger than the 675s.
Oh yeah.
How thick that
That's
That's thick, man. We could give this to the first 1,000 people.
beachfront property.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's that gel again.
Yeah, don't-
That's a lot.
Yeah, make sure I think that's organic.
We need respirators and
think-
safety glasses.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh!
Come on. Why does everything have to be heavy? Okay. It's great that my glasses are nice and fogged up. I can't see anything. So, I'll put this over here.
You guys are doing great.
Thanks.
I appreciate it, man. It's all about teamwork.
Oh, that felt nasty.
Hold on. Are we?
Oh, that's leaking on your head. That's leaking on your head.
Oh, so I thought it was oh my goodness. Oh, there's a thing here. Gotta disconnect. There we go.
Sweet.
That was the thing that was preventing us from. All right.
It sounded like it was sealed up pretty good, whatever it was.
Yep.
So, I mean, that one didn't get wet.
Watch yourself, Rex. Get out of the line of fire there.
Holy crap. Oh.
There's glass in there.
Yeah, be careful.
Did you order some surf and turf?
Holy crap.
Oh. Wow. Who gets to see this, honestly? Who gets to see a P1 like this? We are
That is
so lucky. We're really lucky, guys. There are a lot of electrical connectors back here, and they are all supposed to be weather sealed. Now, this is the moment of truth to see if they actually survived the dunking in the water. That looks perfect.
Heck yeah, dude.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
That looks absolutely
green on those terminals.
Nope. No green at all.
That is awesome.
So that's one. Come on. There we go. Aha.
Sweet.
Dude, look at that.
Yes.
There is zero corrosion on that.
High fives.
Hell yeah.
High fives.
There we go.
High fives. High
There
fives.
you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. This
Small
harness might be
victories.
good. Small victories, man. Oh, that's awesome. So McLaren did a really good job with weather sealing these things. Oh boy, that is a load off my back. But we still don't know like the rest of it. We have to check every single one of these. But that is a big thing, man.
That's a big win right there.
Okay, I think we should clean this up.
Yeah.
We should clean ourselves up. Right? Jack, what are you doing?
I made a mistake.
You made a mistake.
Yeah.
So you're about to cut into the P1's carbon fiber. This is a hypercar, you know that, right?
I was very hyperactive as a child, so
It's the same thing.
same thing. It's aluminum, so it doesn't spark.
Good.
It's a good thing.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I think this will come out now, hopefully.
I need to change my pants. All right, so we are going to take off the front carbon panel. And one thing I've noticed, and nobody talks about this, is that over here, see these guys, these are what we found to be active aero flaps. And you can see right here, literally says flap active aero. That's should be arrow, I think. But these, they go up here, and then I think when you press the DRS button, the drag reduction system, these come out like that to make it more flat, like a flat floor. Nobody's talked about this, and I knew the car had a lot of technology in it, but I didn't know that it had that, and that just makes me happy. Now we should brace for impact here. This is the last bolt, and we should be good to. Okay, there we go. It never gets any easier, does it?
No.
Take this up.
Yeah. Here, hold on, let me move this. Wheel this way. Think the microphone picked that up? There we go. Floor?
Yep, floor.
Oh, that's heavy, man.
Oh, that's good. Taking the wheel off. Be careful. Watch your hands. There we go. There we go. So, if you listen to this,
Somewhere in here, somewhere in this range.
the tire is now losing air because I am a dummy, and
There you go.
right there.
It's good.
It's good. Oh no. I'm a dummy and I rolled the car onto a tool and I made that hole and now I have to patch it up. I'm not going to be using these tires and I'm not going to be using these wheels. but that's just a 2 steps forward, 1 step back, or 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Right now, we are taking the clamshell off, and in order to get the clamshell off, we have to get all the bolts on this carbon fiber panel, and this carbon fiber, we have to get those off, we have to get this guy off, then we take this off, and then the top just goes bloop, like that. Right, Jack? It just goes bloop, bloop.
Done.
Bloop. We still have to take that spoiler off. And probably like 160 other bolts.
That one goes bleep.
It goes bleep, bleep. So Jack is taking the helm with this one. I guess I'll do the other side. How many people do you think right now are working on their P1s, Jack?
All of them.
You look like you've done this before.
It's usually shorter and faster strokes. Hey, it's opening up.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta keep constant pressure though, because it does not want to turn on that.
This is why McLaren charges a lot of money for general maintenance. Because you got to take this entire clamshell off to do anything.
Yeah, that. As a technician, I would be like, all right, you better pay me good for this. I wonder what it would be. It would probably be something like, I don't know, I'm guessing like 15 to 20?
$15 to $20 an hour?
No, hour. Yeah, 15.
Oh, 15 to 20 hours.
Yeah.
At $200 an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, I think this is just a clip. There we go. And then this is, does this go back or forward? I might. Ow. Oh, there we go.
Sweet.
Yep. I'm gonna smash myself in the face, but okay. This is actually not too bad. So you take this off and you can gain access to all the coolers. I mean, credit where credit is due. This car, to come apart, it's not actually that bad.
They made it to work on, essentially.
Yeah. So now we just have to take off all these. I think it's honestly just these right here.
And then it should come free.
Yeah, and then it should come free. Step one of taking off the clamshell on your McLaren P1 is you get a crowbar. And then you got to put it in between your smashed tail light here. And then you kind of just do one of these. And hopefully this all... See, this is not the usual hypercar experience, I'm told. So you got to just... Those of you with cringe glasses should probably put them on right now because... Oh boy. So I think that we're gonna need a new taillight assembly. There we go. Okay, Oh, okay, that's
the sound of carbon.
That's the sound of carbon breaking. So we wanna try to eliminate that as much as possible. Now, come on. It's like right there.
Maybe someone pull up on that while you pull on the...
Oh, hold on, I think I got it. Just gotta pull real hard.
There you go. Here, get that with something.
You go help him.
There. No, it's all in here.
You may lift that way and push.
Yeah, it's just... There we go. Haha! Dude, this taillight is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
That's it. You gotta put pressure and lift. here. We'll blow out.
Oh, aha! Oh.
I'm hung up.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on.
All right. All right, where are we going?
Let's go my side.
Well, let me close the door here.
Yeah.
Can you close that door? Hit! Yeah, you're good. Okay. Look at that! Can you go in between here? Sweet! It's a lot easier when you take all the bolts out.
Yeah.
We have freed this engine, and it's still going to be tough to see if the engine is good. We'll probably do that in the next episode, but I wanted to see if, like, these ECUs, there's one on either side. One is for the hydraulics and the wing and all that stuff. And the other one is for the engine and transmission, or I might be getting that wrong. But let's see if the harness is okay. Oh, dude. Dude, come here. Look at this. All the pins are fine. All the pins are perfect.
Perfect. This looks like something would be more for like the ECU for the engine and trans.
Okay.
That looks more like components.
Okay. Or it might be this is the ECU for the engine and all the components, and then that one's for the trans. So I don't know. But that is a big, 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 big win. So take that. If we take this guy apart, the problem is all the sand makes it hard for this to come out. Yep, everything seems pretty good. Now, that doesn't mean that the ECU itself is good. You know, I still don't know if there's some corrosion in here, if any water got inside. It's very possible, but it's a good indicator, at least for now. So we're gonna count that as a win. Not gonna cinch that down, but I think we have to clean all this up and then see what the engine's like, because the engine is this guy right here, and then I want to see what the spark plugs are like. And I think in the next episode we're gonna see if that engine is good. I think that's enough for today, and I'll tease for the next one. Dude, we did a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. There's a broken clamshell over there.
Yeah. And now we can work on that. That can be worked on. There are only 5 or 7 pieces that need to be painted on this car, and it's super easy to do. The exhaust seems like it's in good shape. All the intercoolers and the hoses and stuff, it all seems fine. It just needs to be cleaned. So I'm excited, dude.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so until next time, this is me reminding you guys that on cars like these, you should always build them better. And make sure you take out all of their broken glass.
To do that, you have to vacuum every day.
You have to vacuum every day. We're gonna need to vacuum a lot. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's water, my friends. That's salt water. Nice.